Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday morning, October 3rd. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. And once again, after spending the entire overnight, look at this, 17, well, I'm in 2 tick increments. I'm not sure if it's 17 wide, but very wide POC for ES, NQ, right at M's high from yesterday. And now here we are with 75 minutes to go, making new lows in the overnight. Again, we're in balance, okay? We are in, for ES, a 5-day balance. Yesterday's low is not the bottom of it. It's Wednesday's low, okay? So if we come out of yesterday's low, we're not coming out of the balance. Balance rules will apply if we test Wednesday's low. If we reverse, balance rules will apply at Friday's high. So keep that in mind. NQ, also in balance, even though they didn't stop the one-time framing up in the daily, right? Inside day doesn't stop it, but it was an inside day. So you come out of that inside day, you go with it and monitor it for continuation. So if it's to the upside, the daily would be back to up, and we'll see what they get out of it. If they take it out to the downside, again, the bottom of the balance is Wednesday. All right, things to keep in mind early here. Let's see what Righty is doing. Righty is already wide POC. Remember, Righty had a double distribution day yesterday. Look at their overnight. A little bit dipped into the single prints, and now their overnight low is below yesterday's low. So there's still pressure on this market. The monthly and the weekly are down, okay? We'll see if the daily is going to turn back down also today. That remains to be seen. So as far as the game plan, again, there's 75 minutes to go, depending where the overnight low is. If the overnight low is, again, yesterday's low is not the important one to me. Not in ES, because that's not the balance low. And Q, it's important because it's an inside day you would be coming out of. But as far as ES, it's not important. So the overnight low, wherever that might be, is going to be the important one. Because again, if we get that, the odds go down dramatically of getting the overnight high. So depending on where it is, you could front run that. If we are to trade up in the next 75 minutes and open up somewhere around half back from both yesterday and pre-market, there really would be no trade there until more MGI is deciphered. And then on the chart, so again, nothing can change. Here's the weekly, right? That 430 level in SPY is the bottom of that previous balance area. We might be able to get into it this week, but again, that's not acceptance. To me, the only way you're going to start getting something to change, need to take out last week's high. If you take out last week's high, not only would you be coming back into above the 430 level, but you would also be putting the weekly at least back into balance. So that's the real important level for me, is last week's high. Okay? And the same on the downside, right? We talked about it's about a $9 range between these two levels, 421 to 430. So if we come out and take out last week's low to the downside, now bulls better defend this area and the acceptance back into it, and your succession of higher lows might end from last October. And on a daily, here it is, 5-day balance, above the 200, below both the 20 and the 50. Thanks for the likes and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.